friend requests after somebody says hello to them, essentially, and they can track them down because they know who one of their friends are. They just go to their friends list, find their friend, send the friend request. Then the beautiful girl feels rude if she denies them, so they collect 1,000 friends, and then these people they don't even know, haven't met once, maybe years ago, now know everything about them, where they live, where they work, what they do, and there's countless aspects of people burglarizing people's homes because they'll just post on there, hey, I'm going to Hawaii for a week, or they'll post pictures when they're there, and then they have their address, or even their quote-unquote friends know where they live, and so they know that they're gone. They go and break into their house. It's absurd. So just be careful, and it is a double-edged sword. It can be used. I have an iPhone. I think it's fantastic for getting email on the go. I have a video camera with me. If anything happens, I can videotape something. It does have its use, but let's just...
Well, there's also a lot of disinfo on the web. I've talked to other Alex Joneses, because there's probably, last count, over 15 in Austin, and they're constantly writing me and saying, please tell people I'm not you. People come to my door at night. People come to my work. People go to my website. I've gotten calls from Alex Joneses in England and Canada saying, stop it. Tell people I'm not you. It's incredible, Mark.
There's this Orwellian nightmare is having such dramatic effects, and it's just getting started, because look what happened. I mean, the iPhone's an incredible piece of technology that's just come out in the last few years, so what's going to come down the road in the next 10 years is going to be utterly scary. I mean, there's instances of gang members. I've seen on the show Gangland on the History Channel back even before the Internet.
Now, they're using Facebook in South America to carry out, in some cases, multiple hits per day.
Well, what these gang members were doing is they were paying corrupt cops. They would get a license plate number of a drug dealer, a competitive drug dealer. They'd pay a corrupt cop to run the plates, get their address. They'd go and assassinate them. So this is before Facebook. This just goes to show what can happen when you just tell the world what it is that you're doing. And you don't even have to be doing anything wrong. You could just go on vacation and just post
And the
it on
globalists sell this idea, if you don't have anything to hide, what are you afraid of? Well, a tyrannical government like Nazi Germany will use that to suppress me. Criminals will use that. That's why privacy is so precious. It's why we have the Fourth Amendment.
It's very scary, and these Orwellian ideas, we need to confront them right on the head. As soon as they come up with these ideas, like putting in the scanners and the microphones in the EU planes, we need to debunk them for the ridiculous ideas that they are, and show why, even if there were terrorists out there trying to get on these planes, that it wouldn't even work anyway. What's going to happen if they put these scanners in these seaplanes and start listening to us and recording us? Somebody's going to have a conversation about the scanner themselves, and then all those key words are going to be starting to be detected. So you're going to be sitting next to somebody, and they're going to say, oh, there's the scanner looking for terrorists.
Oh, no, they admit that then goes in the data mining database. The government's keeping all of that. They're so used to listening to our phones and everything without warrants, they're like, okay, we're going to record you on the street. We're going to record you in the airplane. Mark, I've got 4 callers. I've got Damon, James, Tim, and Roger, because earlier I said call in. I'm going to hold you over to the next hour if you can do it. But I want to go to some of these calls right now on this issue of the mobile house scanners now, 500 of these, driving around without warrants and bathing people in what is considerably, 10 times or higher than what a chest x-ray is. So let's go to Tim first, then Damon, James, and Roger. Tim is a former, he got laid off, TSA agent. Have they warned you guys about the backscatter radiation from the naked body scanners, Tim?
Actually, no, sir. I called in to tell you about how they laid me off. They were doing interviews. They were telling us that it was for advancement and more pay. And they actually gave us a questionnaire on the body scanners. I told them that I refused to work around them. They asked me if I was okay with people going through them, and I said no.
Oh, so they're going to find some idiots who will record people's naked bodies and violate child porn laws and be bathed in radiation.
Yes, sir. I also have one question.
Well, hold on. This is breaking news. Let me shut up because my brain moves so fast. Start over so they get. Boy, I wish I could get a copy of that questionnaire. Have you heard how they want to make 11,000 TSA with security clearances so they can now give you disinfo but then not let you spread it?
Actually, yes, we have heard about that too, about security clearances and levels and stuff like that.
Okay, well, let's go back then. When were you given this questionnaire?
This was back on August 14th.
Okay.
And basically, it wasn't a questionnaire. It was like an interview. It was like being interviewed for a job or something. They took you into the office. we're just letting you know that we're reviewing you, and it's for advancement and, you know, security clearance for higher pay, that type of thing. And they basically just look at the paper and go down the questions, and you answer, you know, yes and why. And
what kind of questions?
If you are okay with body scanning Americans. The other question was I willing to use the body scanners and stand near them and put people through them and stuff?
And see, you're smart, but they're going to find morons that are willing to do it. And I mean, they could find a certain percent that would shoot babies in the head if they were told to. Please continue.
Basically, they just went down the questionnaire and you know, said, okay, you know, we'll let you know if you're getting you know, promoted or whatever. And basically, 14 days after that happened, they basically told me that our professional relationship was at an end and they had no more work for me. I had a really quick question before you let me go.
Yeah, stay there. I want to stay there, sir. I want to come back to Tim, then Roger, Damon James, Mark Dice of The Resistance is our guest. All three of his great books, The New World Order, Facts and Fiction, The Illuminati, and, of course, The Resistance, the latest editions, are available at Infowars.com. So you support Mark and us when you get them. And plus, they're excellent. Stay with us. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Great news for pure water lovers. The Big Berkey water filter is available once again. And stay tuned to hear about a valuable offer from Berkey Water Filters. Choosing the right water purification system can be a daunting task. That's why BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com shows you a cost and benefit comparison. The Berkey water filter is economical, with a single set of filters that can last for 5 to 10 years. Berkey water filters are healthy and far superior to other filtration systems. They remove harmful pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy chemicals like chlorine. And Berkey water filter systems are powerful enough to purify both treated and untreated water, like stagnant ponds. Get the gold standard in water filters at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. For a limited time, choose a free shower filter, fluoride filters, or 2 Sport Berkey bottles with every system purchase. And GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Details at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY.
You've seen our SinoFresh banner on the GCN website.
Yet your sinusitis is still a problem.
Are you waiting for your sinusitis to go away by itself?
Are you waiting for a SinoFresh discount?
Okay, here it comes.
But first, the facts.
67 other products merely treat symptoms.
And not the cause of sinus problems.
And 37 million Americans suffer from sinus distress just like you. But now many are finding relief with the only patent-protected homeopathic nasal product that antiseptically eliminates the known causes of sinusitis. SinoFresh.
Now, here's your limited time discount offer to use SinoFresh.
Call 888-906-3636 right now for $2 off per bottle when you mention GCN. That's it. Just call 888-906-3636 and mention GCN for a $2 discount.
But hurry, this offer is only for the first 1,000 customers.
Call 888-906-3636. 888-906-3636. Call right now for $2 off per bottle.
Mention GCN.
Buy SinoFresh.com. It works.
Okay, finishing up with Tim in Nevada. Mark will be with us about 15 minutes in the next hour. Then I'm getting into the economy. the internet, and a lot of other incredible information. What's happening with the political realignment. The Democrats are cursing their electorate for not worshiping them. So we're going to be discussing that. But Tim got laid off, basically fired from the TSA. That's big news if we could document this. I mean, I believe him. But that shows you how this works. Oh, you don't want to stand next to a radiation system without shielding. Oh, you're not an idiot. You know, that's why they won't hire cops now with over 100 IQ. I mean, that's mainstream news. They want people that aren't the sharpest knife in the drawer, you know, whose elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. And I've told you, we're going to be ruled by a bunch of people whose eyes don't point in the right direction. Let's go back to Tim. Tim, what was your question?
Sir, me and my wife are having a newborn baby, and I'm so scared of all these vaccinations and stuff you guys talk about, and I just wanted to know, you know, I try to talk to my wife, and I try to make her listen to the show and stuff, and she really loves you, but, you know, the thing, she's had, you know, a baby before, and, you know, I have kids from a previous marriage, and I really just want to know what I can give my baby, or if there's any website I can go to where it says exactly what.
Well, sir, I mean, we've had Dr. Sherry Tenpenny on. We've had Dr. Russell Blaylock, top brain surgeon, on about how deadly vaccines are. I have 3 children. They've never had a needle in them, okay? So that'll give you an idea where I'm coming from. You make your own decision. If you're going to put the kid in a daycare with 50 kids jumping around, you know, who knows, they might actually get something. But if you look at the cost-benefit analysis, vaccines clearly cause more problems than they help. Do I believe that you can get acquired immunity? I mean, I know the science of vaccines has some reality to it, but I don't just get up here and say the globalists are poisoning vaccines because it sounds scary. I mean, it's all over Infowars.com. It's all over PrisonPlanet.com. Just search Rockefeller Foundation, you know, funded vaccines that sterilize. I mean, we've got a video that's 2-part for sale at Infowars.com by Dr. Sherry Tenpenny. In fact, I'll go over and link to it right now. Show that to your wife. We've got Dr. Eisenstein's Don't Vaccinate Before You Educate book available at Infowars.com. But, I mean, almost all of this is just free on the Internet already. I mean, just search this term. England suspends flu shot after increase in fits. And fits is the British name for convulsions. And it's a 10-fold increase in convulsions. I mean, if you search InfoWars every day, you'll see this stuff everywhere. It's flu and flu vaccines, what's coming through the needle. 2-part DVD, Infowars.com. I mean, does that sound like something that would help you?
Yes, sir. The only thing is that when I come at her with those, she says that it's not a needle and it's some kind of liquid or something that they swallow or something. I mean,
well, that's not true. I mean, all there is the oral polio, and you can search the term oral polio causes polio, CBS News. Tim, if you want to write us a report about what happened to you, but without using your name, or if you just want to go public about it, I think that would be a lot of courage. You know, write a 5-10 paragraph article. We'll add research to it and send it to showtips at Infowars.com or writers at Infowars.com. I'd like the news to get out that they're having internal purges within the NKVD TSA. God bless you, Tim. We're about to go to break, and I'm going to continue with calls, but we got Mark Dice on as a guest, but I want to hear from him. But briefly, what would you say to Tim, Mark, on the vaccines?
You know, I haven't focused too much on the vaccines. That's a personal choice. I'm just kind of up to my neck in Big Brother and the secret societies, the police state. So I would, what was it? Jenny McCarthy, Jim Carrey, they've spoken out against them. There's a lot of other credible sources.
Stay there.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. Put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it others don't.
We turn genes inside.